Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a video. I know I promised that I was gonna do like a nursing video of what to expect. I think what to expect before going to nursing school. Today I'm gonna do a short video till I have time to sit down and record the video that I promised. I was on YouTube and I saw one, I think she's a nurse. I saw how she did like how I got into nursing school and I got inspired. I know they have a lot of this video on the internet, especially nurses, new nurses. But I feel like everyone's video is so unique because everyone have a different story of how they enter into nursing school and how they become a nurse. I was like, should I do mine or should I not do mine? Like, is the video, this type of video, is it like oversaturated on YouTube? But I was like, why not go ahead and do mine? Because my story is different from the lady or the girl video I was watching. I went ahead and I said I'm gonna make a quick video of how I finally got accepted into nursing school. I have like a notebook. Oh my god, I have to get used to the camera. You know, the camera you have to put on, no, your serial face. No. So I got a notebook and I wrote down, you know, steps that I'm gonna follow because I tend to ramble. You know, I tend to talk around circles. For the video to be short, I have to structure, you know, my conversation and how I'm gonna say it. The first thing I'm gonna say was that I came to the US, you know, to America. I'm a Liberian. I came to the US when I was what, 16, 17. I think I came here to my dad. When I came, I started school. You know, at that time I wasn't very particular about what I wanted to do when I graduated high school. I was just going through the motion. You know, I came here, my accent was strong. The culture back home toughened me up. So when I came here, I did experience some, you know, someone making fun of my accent, but I wasn't really bothered about it, to be honest. There's this one guy that I think he had a crush on me, so he was trying to get my attention. That's why he was always making fun of my accent, but I just didn't know him and then he fall off. Anyways, circle back. I came and I went to high school. I came here when I was in the, by right I was supposed to start from the 10th grade, but then they put me back to the 9th grade and I had to take English class, which I think was very unnecessary because that class was so easy for me. So when I graduated from high school, I was like, okay, let me do nursing. I have a passion for it. I believe I did have a passion for it. You know, I'm a very caring person. You know, I'm very compassionate. My son is cancer. The crap. Usually, you know, cancer, usually we tend to go into nursing field, right? I applied to, I think, Texas A&M, the one in Kingsville. I applied there. I didn't know that they didn't have a nursing program. When I went there for the orientation thing, they didn't specifically tell me they don't have a nursing program. They just said, oh, we offer nursing classes, but it was actually they offer prerequisite before the classes you have to take before you apply to nursing school. That was the one they were offering there. I went there. I spent like 1 year there. I did a bunch of my prerequisite classes there, and then I transferred. I went to UT Arlington. I was kind of thinking, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, because UT Arlington, they have a very, you know, they have a like decent size nursing program. My plan was to complete all of my prerequisite and, you know, enter the nursing program there. I took, you know, the rest of my classes, I took it there, and then during the summertime, I would do summer classes here and there. I would also do summer classes to one community college we have where I used to live in Houston. I think it's called Houston Community College. Yeah, I used to go there during the summertime and do some classes there. I had to take, I failed A&P. I didn't feel it, okay? So during the summertime, I decided I wanted to go in, I wanted to do A&P 1. That's a bad idea. If you are smart, super smart, do A&P 1 during the summertime. But I can't, the way my brain works is that I need time to digest material. I can't just, you know, they have some people like just pick up like that. I'm not like that. I have to, I need time to like go through it to digest it. So the class, when I was doing the A&P during that summertime, the length of the class was too short, 4 weeks, and that was my first time doing A&P. I was like, ah. So anyways, I took the class. I started the class during the summertime. I had to drop out of the class because I was doing so poorly. I failed the first 2 exams. I went to the instructor that was teaching me that was teaching us at that time. He was he was a male. I went to him and I tried to like talk to him to see if he can help me, how I should study differently for the upcoming exam, and the lab I was doing amazing in the lab, but for some reason the class I was struggling in the class. And this guy told me, if you cannot pass this A&P class, you don't deserve to be the nurse. Which I thought was very harsh at that time, because I came to you as a struggling student, right? I was having problem with my grades. So I know that I need to pass this class to move forward. So you don't have to bluntly, say like that. He did hurt my feelings though. We had a conversation, we talked and stuff like that. He really didn't help me. Once he said that to me, I kind of was not interested in, actually talking to him anymore, because wow, he's not very sympathetic at all. Anyways, after my meeting with him, I decided I was gonna drop the class. I was trying to stick it out, but I calculated my grade. I was like, I cannot make it in this class, so I went and dropped the class. I felt so bad that entire summertime, but I did feel some type of relief too, because the thing with nursing is that you might well drop it, because once you feel it, it's gonna be a problem for you when you start applying to nursing school. So usually they will advise, if you know you're not gonna pass the class, drop it. Especially those science classes, A&P 1, 2, microbiology. You want to have amazing grade in those classes, because they are the one that's going to determine your entrance into nursing school. I had a talk with my counselor. She was like, drop it. So I drop it. When I drop it, the following semester, which was like the regular time, I wrote into the A&P 1 during that semester, and God did it. I was successful. I took my 2 A&P class. I passed, I think I got I got B in A&P 1, and then I got A in A&P 2. Now it was time for me to apply to nursing school. I was looking for, even though I was going to apply to the school I was currently in, their nursing program, I was also looking for like plan A, B, I was looking for other nursing school just in case I don't get accepted into this one. I went to see my counselor. She told me, she was like, oh, you have to take part 2 before you get accepted in the nursing program. I'm like, what do you mean? She said, oh, part 2 is like a class that we have in our curriculum. So you have to take part 2 before you can apply to the nursing program and get accepted. And then I was of the knowledge that you usually take part 2 into the nursing program while you are in the nursing program. That's when you take part 2. But I didn't know for UT Arlington you have to take it before you even enter the program. One of my friends, during that semester when I discovered that, one of my friends was also taking the part 2 class. She was explaining to me. So I was like, I'm wasting time. I've literally done all of my prerequisite class. I don't have any class to do. Instead of me staying here for 1 semester and take the part 2 class and then have to take a bunch of class along with the part 2 class in order for me to get financial aid, why not just try applying to another nursing school, and if I get in, I can just go and do the part 2 class into the program over there. My mom wanted me to move back to Houston, because at that time I was on campus in Arlington. She wanted me to come back home, so I was like, okay, I would just look for nursing program in Houston or Texas and see. I went online, was looking at the first, the top program in Texas. Usually U of H nursing program would come, and then Houston Baptist University, and then Prairie View and UT Health. I applied to UT Health. I applied to Houston Baptist University. I was going to apply to Prairie View because my dad graduated from Prairie View. He did his master's at Prairie View and graduated from there. But the application, for some reason, I couldn't go through with it because the lady at the desk, they were so unorganized. She wasn't helpful. She was so rude, they started asking me all of the documentation where I couldn't provide it within a short period of time that the deadline was coming up, you know. So I'm like, all of these things you're asking me, it's not like I can't provide it, but throughout my application, you know, you are the one that's supposed to coach me along, you know. You didn't explain all of this to me. So for me to provide this document, I can provide it, but it's not going to be within the time frame of the application deadline. She pulled up this article, Fairview, that nursing program or whatever, or those little places they have downtown Houston. I usually go there. Most people that are applying to private, usually go there, you know, to get information and stuff. Those people, they need to do better. One lady was there, she did help me, but then there was other ones that I didn't have any good experience with them. Anyway, so I ended up now going through my application for peer review, which I think it was God, you know, it was God's way of protecting me for not entering to peer review, because I know someone, or I know a friend that went to peer review and she didn't have any good experience in there. So sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, God is always protecting you in ways you don't even know that he's protecting you. Sometimes you might feel disappointed, but as time goes by, you realize that everything worked out for the better. I applied to UT Health and I applied to Houston Baptist University. That's the two schools I was able to apply to. I was waiting now. You know, now is the waiting time. Actually, I forget to mention, I took all of this time I've taken the HESI. I took my tests, but I didn't do well on my tests. So I went ahead and I took the HESI. And the HESI, I did amazing on the HESI. And those schools that I applied to, they were requiring the HESI. They didn't ask for tests. So I didn't submit my test score. Anyways, the waiting time was all day. Every time I would check my phone, I would check my email, and I had a job on campus. I used to work as a student assistant in the math department. So one time I went to work, I was scrolling in my email and I saw the email from UT Health. The email said that they declined it. They didn't accept me. They declined my application to that program. I was there, oh Jesus. Oh, I felt so. Nursing is such a roller coaster with your emotion. But anyways, I felt so let down and so disappointed. I was there, what am I gonna do? You know, I don't have anything to be doing now because I'm done with all my prerequisite classes. I have to, you know, either I'd be taking like a bunch of unnecessary classes while I wait, or I have to do another, you know, try another major. But I was like, nursing is what I wanted to do, it's what I'm gonna do. I was very determined about that. So I was like, okay, UT Health didn't accept me, that's fine. I'm gonna wait for Houston Baptist University. So I was waiting. And one time I went in my email, y'all, and I opened it and I saw the accepting letter for HBU. They were telling me, oh, this acceptance is contingent upon the fact that you have completed all your prerequisite classes up to the time of your nursing, I was there, it doesn't matter, I've already entered, because all of this thing they were saying, I've already completed it. You know, my GPA was decent, you know, and stuff like that. So I was so happy. I called back home. I was telling everyone, my dad, my mom, everyone was so proud of me because they know how hard I've worked for the nursing, you know, even to become a nurse. Because the journey for nurses is not easy. Going to school, you know, it's a lot of reading. You don't have any social life. You know, it's like you are living, breathing nursing. Because the way nursing is set up is that even before you enter into the nursing program, you have to study, you have to build, you know, you have to like build, I don't know how to describe it, but you have to be able to sit down for long hours to study, because in nursing school, you can survive, or you wouldn't be able to survive by just memorizing. You have to understand the content, because most of it application, you have to apply what you know, and you cannot apply what you memorize. So before I get accepted, everything, they all saw that I really worked hard and I did deserve, you know, the chance that would be offered to me, which was to, you know, start the nursing program at Houston Baptist University. I accepted the application, you know, every document they were asking me for, I submitted everything, you know. I got my scroll, I was so happy. I got my stethoscope, you know. I got my nursing bag. Like they have this, they used to have, I think on campus they distribute this bag, like the blue bag where you usually do for clinical, but I never used that bag. I feel like I just spent I wasted money on that bag. It was included in the, the tuition at the school, but that bag was unnecessary. I didn't use anything in it. Anyways, I got everything set, I was ready. That first semester, I was nervous, but I was excited because I was entering new territory. Nursing school, you have to change your thinking when you enter there. Like the way they do everything, the way they ask questions, everything is new. So that first semester is about you discovering, developing your study strategy, how you're gonna study everything. I was fortunate to meet amazing people. I make friends with a couple of people there. Up to now, we are still friends. And I started the program, and that was it. I graduated from nursing school. I didn't feel any class, which that was such a hard and tedious thing to complete. But I went by God waiting. I did struggle in a couple of classes, but I was able to recover. Started the program, and I graduated with my cohort. The cohort I started with, I graduated with it. So that was God, that was God's blessing. Also, UT Health, their program, the accelerator program I applied for, I feel like along the way, God was just guiding my step, because I wouldn't have been successful in UT Health, because the way they structure that program, it don't go with how I learn, because I was looking at their curriculum after I got accepted now. So I was like, let me go see what UT Health is up to. And when I was looking at, reading through that curriculum, I was like, wow, thank God I didn't get accepted into this program, because I can't learn at this. It was just so, everything was just so short, bam, bam, bam. Like, I would have, probably failed a couple of clients and get kicked out of the school. So everything turned out for the best. Started my nursing program, after 2 years, I graduated in December of 2021. And by the grace of God, I was able to pass my NCLEX, and I'm now like an official nurse, as you would say. So that was my story time. Like you say, story time. But the journey wasn't easy. That's the thing. Anybody that want to start nursing, want to become a nurse, I would say get ready to do a lot of sacrifice. You're not gonna have, you can still create time if you are amazing at time management. You can still like create time here and there to have fun with your families and friends, but majority of the time till you become a registered nurse, you're gonna spend that time studying. So it takes a lot of commitment, hard work, long hours of studying. Throughout my program shoes, I cry, I laugh, I went through all type of emotion. Like I went through all type of emotion in nursing school that you can think of. But the journey is worth it, Nursing is a very amazing profession. There's a lot of things you can do with your degree. The opportunity is endless. So if it's something you want to do, you should go for it. You will definitely not regret it. And that's the end of my video. Story time, mini video. Now I have to find time to edit the video and upload it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, share the video, support my channel. Now I'm doing different things on here. I used to do reaction video, but now I'm doing things I like to do. I'm doing different things. So if you're interested in like what I'm doing, support. So thank you guys. Now we're gonna do web duty. We have to go cook. So bye bye y'all.